welcome to Have I Got News For You? I'm Jack Dee. In the news this week, in North London, a rail track spokesman proudly unveils the revamped Harlesden station. There are signs that the first of the government's new super casinos may be located in Bournemouth. And there's embarrassment for one rodent as he becomes the first rat ever to join a sinking ship. Arnie and Hislop's team is a loyal party worker who brought out a celebratory book on Labour's 1997 election victory called Things Can Only Get Better. And it's as true today as it was 10 years ago. Please welcome John O'Farrell. And with Paul Merton tonight, an actress and TV presenter who has said she finds it annoying being introduced as Jimmy Tarbuck's daughter. So please welcome Brian Tarbuck's cousin, Liza Tarbuck. And we start with round one. Paul and Lisa, any ideas what this could possibly be about?
Ah, yes, this is David Beckham. He's just learned to be a pilot and he's also become a coach driver. So he's very busy. Peter Crouch is wondering how he becomes a coach driver. There's the World Cup coming up, but I can't see any publicity about it, so I've no idea when it's happening. There's Wayne Rooney, being photographed getting out of a plane, looking very happy.
Fine,
yeah.
He gave a cheer, the lads are, yeah,
absolutely.
Look, England's
is he in
gone
Hislop's
mad.
house?
Wouldn't it be great if he just smashed straight into a truck? Oh, no, so...
Or sat back too far and that flag shot right up his arse.
Indeed. Good trick if you can do it. It's the World Cup, which starts sometime in the next month or so.
Today, in fact.
Today? So the first game's already been played?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it did very well. Who would have thought?
Quite. Amazing result.
Extraordinary.
Ooh.
For those of you who don't want to know the result, look away now. David Cameron was there, flying the England flag, and...
and another minister's doing that.
Who's that?
The woman for sport.
Tessa Jowell
Thank you so much.
Has got two white flags on her white van. It is now. Actually, she's changed her ministerial car. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, among others was Tessa Jowell, who's quoted as saying, "It's a good way to come together and have some fun." Count me in. Why hasn't Tony Blair been flying the flag on his car, though?
He's not allowed to, is he? It's a security risk, apparently.
Because it would interfere with the radio signals, I think they claim. I mean, you know.
A flag?
A little plastic flag. It could be, you know, made in China. Could be a little bug in there.
Are you saying every English flag sold has got a little bug placed there by the Chinese?
It's true.
How are they going to monitor all these conversations?
It wouldn't work because they just get together. Have you heard anything interesting? There's a lot of flapping, as usual. What have the Dutch been making out there?
Oh.
Does that remind you of a dirty joke?
Yeah. Just the word Dutch.
Yeah.
They've been making Nazi helmets coloured orange and T-shirts with a slogan which is quite inflammatory to Germans. Anyone know what it says on these T-shirts?
You lost 2 world wars.
It says, "I want my bicycle back."
That's going too far.
It is, yeah.
That's
Apparently,
upsetting.
thousands of bikes were confiscated from the Dutch civilians by the Germans.
Gosh, that wasn't the worst thing they did.
During
though, was
the
it?
war, I might add.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a...
That book didn't sell as well as Anne Frank, though, did it? I mean, but what about the girl who had her bike nicked?
So what was the real Cup sob story?
Was it that little boy who was,
There you go.
he won a ticket to be the mascot? And he's told all his mates, he's only 6. Look at him.
Louis Moffat, aged 6.
And what happened?
He thought he was going to lead out the England team, and he's leading out the German team.
Yeah.
Don't the Germans have any small boys? Is this a big shortage I've missed?
They're all busy riding around on their new bicycles. Louis Moffat, aged 6, won a competition to be the World Cup mascot and thought it was for England, but it turned out he was to lead Germany out at the opening game of the World Cup. So, bad luck, Louis. Don't worry, I've had a word with them and now you're not going at all. Happy now? Lisa, I was wondering if you knew what one enterprising travel firm are offering during the World Cup.
Oh, blimey.
Perhaps for those who don't want to watch.
Is it some sort of spa getaway weekend?
Quite right. Well done, Lisa. It's a stay at a special retreat where it's guaranteed that no one will even mention the World Cup. It's called Scotland. It is, of course, 40 years since we won the World Cup, but in 1 month's time it'll be 40 years and 1 month. Some lucky people have managed to get hold of these limited edition football-themed tea bags, leaving the rest of us with these boring, nothing to do with football-shaped tea bags. The German authorities have warned England fans that goose-stepping and Nazi salutes are not welcome in Germany. Come on, make your minds up. Ian and John.
Oh, someone's gone camping in the front garden.
Someone smashed,
Oh, yes,
we know, this is Forest Gate.
Police went up to North London to arrest somebody and find, weapons of mass destruction, and didn't find them in this little house in Forest Gate, and managed to shoot someone, said the brother did it, changed their minds.
And Blair said, I'm 101% behind them.
Safest place to be is to be behind them.
Yeah. No, it is the Iraq War in microcosm, isn't it? So the weapons of mass destruction are there, they're in the wardrobe, we're going to find them. Oh dear, they're not there. Well, the intelligence was good. Well, it wasn't that good, was it? No, all right, it was rubbish.
They said it was a very good source. The intelligence was a very good source. It was just wrong. It's just all part of Operation Shoot Anyone Who's Vaguely Dusky.
Yes, it was. What are the Sun blaming the shooting on?
Is this the gloves?
It is the gloves, yes, Ian.
Because it was so dangerous that they had to wear thick rubber gloves.
Yeah, and there's now a call to ban thick gloves. Probably better just to ban thick policemen. The Telegraph filled its readers in on the background to the raid with searching questions such as, who produced the intelligence? To which the answer was, it is understood to have come from a human source. I'm surprised they're even allowed to print that kind of information. What role has Kentucky Fried Chicken played in the news this week?
They sent Kentucky Fried Chicken up to a guy who'd been up on a roof for 20 hours, accused possibly, allegedly, of stealing a car. And he then shinned up a drain pipe, sat on the roof, and the police had the sheer audacity to feed him.
Do you know what happened? They sent him a can of Pepsi.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Do you know what happened then?
He drank it. And then threw the empty can back at the police. He pulled open the ring pull and found out he was going to lead England out as the mascot in the opening match against Paraguay.
Well, you're almost right, Paul. He sent it back complaining that it had been opened. Picky bastard, wasn't he? One outraged local complained he's been treated like a king. According to onlookers, the suspect threw tiles from the roof, tucked into a KFC, shouted abuse at passers-by, then settled down for a nap. It was several hours before police realised he wasn't just a builder. And so to round two, the arrival of the warm weather has marked the beginning of the silly season in the tabloids, which traditionally lasts from the 1st of June to the 31st of May. So here's a selection of some of the smaller stories of the week that have been filling the papers in what I've called the sizzling summer seaside tabloid picture spin quiz round.